Hey there, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. Welcome to your Astro Dice reading. We are talking about Venus and Leo, and as I'm recording this, Venus is in Leo, but by the time you see it, Venus may not still be in Leo. So don't worry about that. It's about what Venus was doing while she was in Leo. She was working on self-empowerment. She was trying to help you to find the value of yourself and how you're going to use it. And for you, we have ninth house issues. Ninth house is your connection to spirituality. It's long distance travel. It's actually, if you're Capricorn rising, that would be your that would be your Virgo house, which is where Venus is going to be. So that is a lot of energy around what is it that you're spiritual, it's teaching, it's learning, it's growing in that way, but it's also about travel, and that travel could be astral with that, because we're recording this in the Lion's Gate, and the Lion's Gate with that Leo is wide open right now. So let's just see what we have here. Ooh, key to the situation is the Ten of Pentacles. Capricorn never hates to see that. Never. Let's see where we're going here. Oh, ooh, okay. I like that. I like that. All right. All right. So, you may be having backaches, back issues right now. Okay, so that could be one thing. That could be an obstacle that feels like you're slowing down. But also, you could feel like somebody has been stabbing you in the back. Like situations are not going well. Anxiety could be an issue. You may have a lot of things on your plate, okay? That is in the recent past, and that energy is moving out of here. So let's say hallelujah to that. Let's let it go. Because the energy in the present and moving forward is wonderful. It's just something about trying to get control of your life around some kind of an issue. So with this right here, you could see he's being attacked from all sides. And so you may feel like you were just being attacked from all sides, like things were not working out, and it's very stressful, but that cycle has ended, okay? Because this is the past, present, future, thoughts, feelings, actions, right? And so it was an obstacle that needed to be overcome. Overall energy, we have this King of Wands. This is overcoming energy. He is blind, and he has a seeing eye dog, and he is running the marathon, and he is being cheered on. So this is, it wasn't a sprint, it was a marathon, number one. It was a long, whatever cycle that was mounting, and all this anxiety was coming in. Okay, so there's that. And you may not have known where you were going, but you were being encouraged along the way by people you know, and I want to say by the spirit realm. I'm totally feeling this. That dog, that guide dog there feels like you were definitely being moved along in a direction, right? And what was draining your energy, we have the Emperor. And so it was like either an opportunity that you wanted to take and it just seemed really big and a lot to manage, or you wanted to be in control of a situation that you didn't have control of, trying to manage a lot of things at once, right? Kind of draining your energy. Here we have another 10. So I'm saying that the cycle has ended. Okay, when did it end? Capricorn, we had that huge, huge full moon on the 22nd in your sign. And so I'm recording this 5 days later, and this is why this is the past energy. That cleared out this energy, right? The Emperor energy is definitely bossed up energy. That's Capricorn. Okay, 10 of Wands. Way too much going on. Trying to manage way too many things and feeling like it was coming at you from all angles, right? All right, done. We're done with that, okay? We're done. Cycle is completed. Let's not look at that anymore. Let's focus on the future here. So we're now in Leo season. We've got Venus trying to help. Venus is definitely about self-value, self-worth, self-esteem. It's about personal finances. Look at this. I've had this in here forever, and this is the first time it's ever come out. It is the ladder. It is the ladder. It is the ladder to success, people. We are climbing the ladder to success. I want you to be able to see that. We're climbing the ladder to success. Being carried along with Pegasus. Pegasus has shown up on like 3 or 4 of these, and I definitely mixed them in between. So we've got Pegasus showing up here. We've got, what is that? We've got a wolf howling at the moon, that full moon, right? That full moon energy. We've got the fairy that is spinning up, spiraling up, creating this energy of a cycle that's lifting us up, seeing things from a higher perspective. raising the vibrational energy. That's what I see whenever I see that one. It's like, I can't remember what it's called. It was on Amazon though. They had this series where they were these little fairies and they would just spin their way up like that. That's what it always reminds me of. Here we have the honeybee. Life is sweet, but you got to do the work. I love that I'm saying that to a Capricorn. I'm not worried about you doing it. Here we have a lantern, which kind of makes me feel like the hermit energy, but it's sort of like there's this light, there's this energy, there's this reservoir of fuel inside of you that lights it. And that fuel, I feel like, is more like passionate energy that comes through. So you're having an opportunity here. You got to make a choice, though. It looks like you have multiple opportunities, at least two, and there's a need to choose the one. Because the key to the situation is what you're trying for. This Ten of Pentacles, having it all. This is life completely in balance, right? This is having the emotional and the financial and the mental and the spiritual, right? We're talking ninth house, the spiritual connection. It's everything in balance and working together. For some of you, you may be thinking about where you want to move to, because that ninth house, as long as it's a travel, or maybe where you want to go on vacation. But in this Two of Wands, this globe, it's hard to miss it. It's right up front, right? And he's got the two, he's creating, he's being very creative. And he's throwing the sticks up into the air, and which one comes down on what drum. And so I feel like it's almost like throwing darts at a map to decide where it is that you want to go next, whether that is literally or figuratively, whether it is traveling or it's the next logical step of where you want to go in your life in some area or aspect, because this Ten of Pentacles tells me it's about the whole thing going on, right? What else do we have here? We have an octopus. Now, there's another octopus in here where its legs are all tangled up in itself. Pisces just had this one. This one, these are much more organized, and it seems like he might actually be getting somewhere, like actually moving in a direction that seems beneficial to him. I like that octopus much better than the other. We have the butterfly of transformation, and we have a bulldog. Persistence. Persistence. Dig in. It's going to take persistence, okay? So, what do we have going on here? We have an opportunity to transform the situation, but there's a decision that needs to be made. Where in the world do you want to end up? Okay? What in the world looks like the Ten of Pentacles to you? What are you going to do? We have a new moon coming up on August 4th. I am unsure of when this video comes out. I believe it is after that. But during this Lionsgate energy, which goes through until the middle of the month, and I know the video will be out before then, there is this energy around really needing to understand, to recognize that we are the creative control of our own lives. And so here, what is that new idea, that beginning idea, the Page of Pentacles? What are you willing to put the energy into? What are you willing to focus on? It's not like a great big sum of money coming in, but it's money, it's opportunity. There's something coming in here. In the area of resources, you need to do more research, analyzing a situation, or this again is that ninth house, teaching and learning. And so either you're learning something or you're teaching something. But it's very analytical, it's very instructional, it's the Queen of Swords, it's a lot of clarity that comes in the area of resources. In the heart space, there's a need to find your balance. Big time, find your balance. We have the we have the Six of Pentacles. Here, she is happy to give of her abundance, right? So when we have an abundant mindset, when we believe that we are abundant, abundance is not limited to finances. Abundance is not limited to love. It's not limited to anything. There's the energy of lack and the energy of abundance. And you know how when you fall in love, it seems like the whole world is pink and rosy and everything falls into place. It's because you're in the energy of abundance. You can create that sense without actually having a new relationship. You can just decide to live in that pink, rosy world. Put on your rose-colored glasses, Capricorn. Put on your rose-colored glasses, but do the work. You gotta do both, right? So, maybe they're readers. You look up when it's clear, but when you look down, it's all rose-colored, right? So, but there's something about your willingness to give up your resources. And what are resources? Resources is knowledge, wisdom, time, emotional energy, it's financial energy. There is a need to do that, but here it looks like you're receiving, but you're giving good service, right? So whatever you decide to do, whatever you decide to create, you do to the best of your abilities. That's sort of a Capricorn trait anyway. But there's some new idea that has a chance to really blow up and get super big, because we go from the action you take now, this Page of Pentacles, to the near future, the freaking King of Pentacles. And look at him. Look at him. He's just got all kinds of resources there. He's pouring seeds out of one hand and coins out of the other. And he's just like everything, the Midas touch. Everything is just turning to gold there. And so this bee doing the work, the bulldog, being persistent, allowing the transformation of a situation, being guided, right? That lantern, being guided by your own light. Letting yourself to be carried forward by spirit, Pegasus on the wings, climbing the ladder to success. And I think rapidly when we go from the page to the king, just like that. Just like that. That's what it feels like. But that octopus, that's the 8 of Pentacles, right? That is this energy of working everything together, self-mastery. My body, mind, and soul are at peace. That is the 10 of Pentacles. Create that sense. That's the key to success. My body, mind, and soul are at peace. This is bringing that sense of self-worth and self-value and self-esteem to everything that you do. And being at peace with, and I want to say joy. Finding joy in what it is that you are doing. And allowing yourself to step forward with confidence. Venus is going to be, I believe, it's right around the new moon she moves into Virgo. And so in Virgo, she is definitely thinking about how to do this, how to organize things. But she does it from a place of knowing her own value and her own worth. We have all these pentacle cards showing up here, right? We've got 1 wand and 1 sword, well, 2 wands. But the pentacles are dominating this. This is the earthy, balanced energy that you are. And this is your climbing the mountain ladder of success. You do this by getting centered and getting balanced. So create some sort of a routine for yourself where you are paying attention to your physical health and well-being, right? You're going to be busy. That you don't allow stress and worry to get in there. Just have the abundance mindset. Just focus on the goal. I just did over on my membership group. I believe it was, maybe it was a personal reading. I'm a Capricorn rising, so it couldn't have been either one. But anyways, Capricorn energy was, why think like a millionaire? Think like a 10 millionaire is what it said. So, so if you had $10 million, how would you live? And I don't mean what would you buy. I mean, how would you live? How would you live? Because you probably would still be working. But you would find more time for joy. You would find more time for family. You would find more time for rest and relaxation. Build that into your schedule now. Be a 10 millionaire now. Why not? Right? And find time to connect with spirit, that 9th house. Connect with spirit and allow the guidance to come through. Because this Queen of Swords right here could very well be your higher self coming in to talk to you. Because here we got this hawk in the background. Spirit coming in, bringing you downloads and insights. Connect in. It's mind, body, and spirit. Okay? All right, I love this. All right, so like I said, I have a Facebook, I have a membership here on the join button. If you click it, you aren't automatically joined. It'll give you a chance to explore the different levels. And one of them I do career and finance every month. I also do channeled messages. I channeled messages this month from the Syrian Star Nation. Last month, those videos are still available, was a couple angels, Shamiel and one that I don't work with very often, and now I can't think of the name because I'm in channel. But those are messages that come through, And then a live Q&A call once a month at another level where you can ask me whatever you want and I will pull cards until we get the answer. And so there's a lot of different opportunities in there, or you could support this channel and get access to all the videos as soon as they come up for the 12 videos every month. As soon as I create them, you can have access to them. So actually I do 28 to 30 videos a month, right? Because one comes out every day. So on Facebook, I have a group, and if you leave comments here and you remember my Facebook group, you're in the drawing for a free reading. But I would like to invite you to the Zoom call on August 19th, where we're going to look at where Jupiter is in Gemini and how you can use that to increase and expand things for yourself in your life. So the information for that is in the description box below. I hope you'll check that out. I would need you to email me, though, so you could be on the call. My body and mind and soul are at peace. And look, it looks like a lotus, but it looks like a crown. I like it. Put your crown on. Go get it. All right, I'll see you soon.